Republican Congressman Dan Crenshaw said the United States has been wronged by China's reaction to the COVID-19 outbreak and would sue the country for damages. The Texas representative told Fox News on Monday night that Americans would find somebody to sue over the novel coronavirus pandemic as he pointed the finger at Beijing authorities. He also criticized the Chinese government of spreading false talking points about the virus earlier this year, including its original claim that the disease was not transferred human to human. Rep. Crenshaw appeared on Hannity 4 days after he and Senator Tom Cotton of Arkansas introduced a bill that would open Chinese authorities to civil suits in the U.S. Under the bill dubbed the Holding the Chinese Communist Party Accountable for Infecting Americans Act of 2020, the United States Code would be updated to include a section opening up foreign states to damage suits related to injury and death. Speaking on Fox News last night, Rep. Crenshaw said, "They allow this virus to spread. They knew it was spread. They spread false talking points like it won't spread from human to human contact. They didn't let scientists in to investigate. They disappeared doctors who tried to blow the whistle. The number of deaths and infections they hid, when dropped this bill last Friday. That was the same day the Chinese government said, we underestimated by about 50% the number of deaths. They didn't underestimate. They knew. This is China. They keep track of every single person in Wuhan. Of course they knew. So now we know how they have wronged us. Americans are going to do what Americans do when we feel an injustice is leveled against us. We're going to find somebody to sue." Appearing on Hannity alongside his colleague, Senator Cotton said their bill was aimed at making China pay for its cover-up, but added that the U.S. could also consider sanctions against Beijing. "China has to pay for this," Senator Cotton said. "One way to pay is the law that Dan and I have introduced." Newsweek has contacted the Chinese embassy for comment and will update this article with any response. Rep. Crenshaw is not the only GOP lawmaker calling for China to be held financially accountable for the spread of COVID-19. Senator Josh Hawley of Missouri and Representative Elise Stefanik, RNY, brought a resolution before Congress in March that called for an investigation into Chinese authorities as well as compensation. Senator Lindsey Graham has also called for the world to send China a bill for the pandemic. "I think we ought to hold them accountable for the losses we've all incurred and the deaths that have been incurred. I think China has to be financially held accountable," Senator Rick Scott of Florida told Newsweek earlier this month. President Donald Trump told reporters at a coronavirus briefing on Saturday that he believed China should face consequences if authorities were knowingly responsible for the novel coronavirus outbreak.